I want to step into looking at some other models. With that as background, I mean, we can probably talk all day about every facet of a company, but one of the things that we're in the middle of now is transitioning into new models. And I'll give you some pragmatic examples, but clearly the old way wasn't working as effectively as it needed to. I'll give you some examples. One is what just happened with Healthy Weight Commitment Foundation. Risa and the CEO of Pepsi, Indra Nooyi, and Julie Woodruff from National Public Television, Evening News, had a session together in Washington where they talked about these results from the Healthy Weight Commitment study, back on back, and basically talking about what the company wanted to do, what Robert Wood Johnson's expectations were, but it was civil dialogue. It was civil dialogue with the goal of both the PepsiCo winning and the public health mission being achieved. That's where you make progress. And I think this provides a wonderful model as we look at, again, I view Robert Wood Johnson as having the best brand, if you would, if you want to put a marketing hat on, the best brand in terms of being objective and being the beacon for public health. I think it's a terrific brand, and it's highly credible. And what we're finding is if a credible public health organization can sit down with industry, not so much kowtow to industry, we're talking about, I'll use the word collaboration because you're not here to be their boosters, but you have a huge opportunity to move them along in constructive dialogue. I think the operative words are, is it destructive or constructive? If we can say we're being constructive, then we ought to feel good about that. Another example is the Partnership for a Healthier America, where companies come in, they talk about the progress they made. They don't want to talk about the progress they're making, that's fine, but they also have to go on the hook and say what else are they going to do. All right, I actually host a panel at this every year where I have executives from companies come in and we create a safe environment. And they say, all right, all the good things and wonderful things they're doing, but we also have them talk about their challenges, where they're running bonking against the wall, why they're having such a tough time improving the quality of certain product lines, or where the consumers are rejecting some of the changes. And then where we also get them to talk about what they will do. So next February is the next one. I do have a commitment from the president of Coca-Cola North America. We're going to put him on stage and create a safe environment and let him have his say, but also allow the audience to query him and make sure that we have some constructive dialogue. Another one is, and this is Robert Wood Johnson Foundation supportive, is Convergence Center, the project on nutrition and wellness, where multiple constituencies sit around the table and 2 minutes, wait a minute, okay, sit around the table and basically debate and come up with ideas. And one of the big ideas that we've come up with is, let's play to companies' strengths. All right, so let's talk about ways they can help. And one of the things is, instead of fighting ingredient wars, why don't we use the marketing capabilities to increase consumer demand for better-for-you products, increase availability of these better-for-you products in areas where they have the biggest health problem, and oh, by the way, in markets where the consumer segment is most receptive to change. All right, I think segmentation is very important. That's a whole section in and of itself. But this can be very powerful. This is something, again, it plays to their strength as opposed to what they can't do. They can do this, and they can do it very well.